Hello, welcome to this new live podcast, and I've got Liam here today. And what we're gonna do, you see this? This is African food. This is a Nigerian bread, right? I don't know whether they call it potato bread or whatever it is. Do you want to taste this without tasting anything?
Yeah, we'll try that first.
You try and taste that, and you tell us what you think about it. What's
It's
the
very
flavor?
fluffy, isn't it?
Yeah. What kind of flavor is there? We love this. We love this. It's nice. So Africa. What do you think?
It's very sweet. I like it. It. It's different to British bread, you know. Warburton's got nothing.
Warburton's got nothing to do with this. So that's it there. So we pass on that sense. So this here is beans.
It's beans.
And this is salad.
Right.
So this salad here we've got like you can see eggs in there, you can see avocado, you can see lettuce, you can see tomato, you can see onions. No, because I had these.
Oh, okay.
I had these on there, so I know when I was taking it from home. I had one part was this.
All right. Okay.
And then one part was that. That was the container.
Like a little remix, in it.
Yeah, but no, it was a container because I didn't have two containers to put them. Normally, I should have put it in two containers.
Yeah,
so that's why it's a little bit mixed there.
Yeah.
So
there's
salad. You try salad with this.
No, let me try
with,
this. I didn't know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try.
So usually when we eat there in Africa, we will take the bread and salad made the African way. What's the flavor like?
There's a lot going on. There's like an infusion of different things, and I can taste the sauce as well. The sauce is very powerful, and I think that's what makes it very unique. You know, it's really good. I like this. You're gonna have to make this for me, you know. And you have to show me how to make
I'll show you how to make it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll show you how to make it. So that's what we do. So you like the salad? Oh, you
100%, man.
Yeah.
100%.
So do you like avocado? There's no avocado there.
Avocado.
One of the best fruit ever.
I incorporate that every time I have like for breakfast. I have maybe 4 eggs scrambled up. I put spring onion in there. We call it in Jamaica scallion. You know, Jamaicans call that scallion, but I put spring onion, onions, red onions. I put
there's a bit of sauce in there. Sometimes we do that.
Let's try that. Let me just have a bit more because this is really good.
But you're gonna try this in here.
Let me dip this a little bit in here.
So
Beautiful.
that's beautiful. Okay, that's for the salad there.
Right.
Now you wanna try this
What do you call this now?
beans. It's beans. It's my missus to cook this, mate.
Okay.
And I came home last night and I found this and I was like, I ate it like 3 times, mate.
3 times. You see palm oils in here as well.
Yeah, you got a bit of palm oil there. You've got red kidney beans, and you've got these what do you call these ones?
Chickpea.
Yeah. So what's the flavor like? It's
Spicy.
very spicy.
Very spicy. Now, I'll be honest with you. Me and spicy food,
we have more spice in Africa than in Jamaica, for example.
100%. I think most of the African dishes,
Are
even though I've
spicy.
never tried these, but I've been told a lot of spice is incorporated into their food. Now we have Scotch bonnet in Jamaica. It's like the hottest pepper in Jamaica, hot, really hot, and that's in a lot of foods. You know, in Jamaica, there's a lot of people like to use that on the side. They'll chop it up on the side, and then they'll have.
So now you finish your water. Are you gonna be in trouble now?
No,
Because your water bottle is finished now.
I've got a little bit, but it's not as intense.
It's not as bad.
It's not as intense as I was expecting. Because the first mouthful, I thought, I took a little bit of spice, but as I continued, I got a big amount, and it's still the same, innit? So you got a nice consistency with it. So this is perfect to say vegetarians. You know, a lot of people in Jamaica like ITO-based diet. So
what ingredient, what spice can you identify in this?
Chili, a lot of chili.
Yeah.
100%.
What else? There's one particular one.
I can taste I did some ginger in there a little bit as well.
There you go.
Yeah. 100%.
You know your craft. You know your
My
craft.
tongue doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not lie. But I think the bread it complements this dish very good because it can soak up all the juices,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can basically taste that, and then the bread is infused with that, and it just adds to the flavor. I think and it makes it a lot better to eat. This is the
So if you get an African woman, mate, you never go back to Jamaican woman.
See, it's funny how you say this because
An African woman can cook.
my baby mother, she's actually from Guinea.
Oh, they cook good rice there, man. Jello.
Oh my, this was too much for me. It was too much. Her mother used to cook a lot of food. She one time got crabs imported and brought over to the UK. Obviously, she likes a lot of African dishes, and I tried crab for the first time. She would just bite down on the shell, she would just eat the whole thing. And it's just a baby crab, the little crabs. And she would make, I can't remember, it consists of peanut butter. It's like a peanut butter sauce. I can't remember the name of the dish, but that was one of the best.
I forgot.
Yeah, it was one of the best.
It's a heavy peanut.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Very heavy.
You can have any type of meat with it, but I think what goes best with it is chicken when you have it. But yeah, you can see it's enjoying too much, Never mind. We don't matter if it goes in on our clothes. But yeah, there's a lot of spices in this. It's very good. Thank you for sharing this food. It's very good.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome, bro. Sometimes I bring the food and I give it to somebody.
Plantain will be going very good.
Yeah,
right
plantain,
now.
fried plantain.
Yeah, that's
the sweet one.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, brother, I like this.
Because plantain is big in Jamaica. Plantain is big in Jamaica.
Yeah, it's very popular in Jamaica. I think not a lot of people in the UK know and understand how popular it is in Jamaica. Because every dish you've always got plantain. Like if you went to a Caribbean shop,
okay,
that's always an option there. With the pate. And there's a lot of sides that you can have with. We can have dumplings as well. I don't know if you've ever tried a chicken split before. Have you ever tried this? It's basically a dumpling with coleslaw, chicken, but it's very long. The dumpling. It's like it's like them. Them donuts. The yum yums. Have you seen the yum yums? It looks just like that, but yeah, 100%. I think that was the one downfall about.
But they don't eat red palm oil in Caribbean.
No.
They don't know it there.
No. Palm oil is more kind of an African sort of sort of ingredient to use. I think most African dishes consist of palm oil. Most of them have got the palm oil inside there, and I think kind of adds to the flavor, and it fuses a lot of different spices and a lot of different ingredients that go inside the dishes. So, but you liking the bread too much, innit? I like that. But yeah, this is it's very good. I think a lot of Jamaican dishes are very influenced by the African sort of roots and the African dishes that people eat. I think that was one downfall. I think by not having my father around,
Father-in-law.
No, that was the one downfall about not having my father, because he knew about the Jamaican dishes, and I've tried ackee fish, and saltfish. Sorry, that is the kind of that's the main dish in Jamaica. That's like the signature dish, if you want to say it like that. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm enjoying this food very much. I wish
we do salad like French salad, from French influence, because we're colonized by the French. They're very good at doing stuff like salad, man.
Yeah, I tried mustard one time, and this thing, French people can really eat that, and take it without making the eyes don't water, and they can really handle that. But yeah, I really enjoy this. It's good. Make the change. Usually, I get a lot of people ask me like yourself, have you tried this dish? Have you tried that dish?
So,
and I can't tell them that I have, because I feel embarrassed sometimes.
Can you reply as someone grew up in the UK? Why do UK children hate fish so much?
Say that again, sorry. Say that again.
Why do kids here hate fish?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're not having it with the right sort of food. You know, I think there's a lot of food out there that really helps fish. It complements the fish. You know, when you have fish dishes. Yeah, I just listen. In the UK, we have like parsley sauce. You know, have you heard of parsley sauce? It's like a white sauce. It's quite thick, and that's what you find on the fish. Sometimes you have.
You say that because the fish stinks.
Yeah, I think maybe that's one reason why people don't really like eating a lot of fish. But yeah, fish is really good though, really nice. Like
Better than
tilapia, you know, it's very nice tilapia. You just
so.
need to be in the right environment, you know, to eat sort of, you know, them sort of dishes. And I think if
So is your child? Is your child quarter? Quarter.
she's half, so she's half Guinea, and she's from Portugal as well.
Oh.
Malema. So yeah, you know, it's a little remix, yeah, so to speak, in it. So she has English, Jamaican, and Guinea inside her, you know. So it's not every day that you can meet someone with that sort of background. You know what I mean? It's very unique. But yeah, this is beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're a lucky man to have a wife who
Okay, good food.
yeah, can put food together like this. I'll be getting
African women, right?
yeah.
They tell them that the man's needs are his belly and the underbelly.
And the underbelly. That, you know what they say in the UK? They say the keys to a woman's heart is through the stomach. You get me? So it might be different with the, you know, man. We can look at it in both ways, but that's what I get told a lot. If you want to make a woman happy, you know, they call it happy wife, happy life. That's what they say a lot in the UK. But yeah, I think the keys to a woman's heart is through her stomach, isn't it? So that's very
So
good.
these are the beans here. From
Yeah.
you're from Zimbabwe, this.
All right, so it's Zimbabwe influence from Zimbabwe, right? Okay. Brilliant.
The bread's from Nigeria.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice.
And the salad made like from Cameroon or France, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, there you go. That's what you. That's what you said before.
It would have gone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you see, my nose is running now. That's how hot the food is. I'm not used to hot food, you know. So, yeah.
Are the Guinea people not using a lot of spice on their food?
I think they just don't know how to use it, know how to cook with it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are they're used to the basic sort of dishes, you know, like chicken, peas, and mashed potato, or chips, or chicken nugget and chips, or beans on toast, or these a little, you know, thing that they've got with kind of like thrown together a simple, you know, meal, and they don't really like incorporating different herbs and spices like cumin and, you know what I'm saying, like turmeric. It's not very, you know, flavorsome, but it's the benefits, the health benefits from it. But I think that's why they're not open-minded. It's because it's a cultural thing, I think, and they've not been exposed to different sort of ingredients, and they don't really know how to use them or incorporate them in their dishes.
So how do you classify British food?
British fish and chips. That's what a lot of people would say. They go, oh yeah, what's the name? Or full English breakfast, you know, sausage, bacon, and a lot of taboo sort of foods that a lot of people probably wouldn't indulge in. You know what I mean? But yeah, when you think of like if I asked you right now, I said, oh, what's the first thing that comes to mind if I ask you about a British dish? You would probably say something on the lines of fish and chips. You know what I mean? That was the first thing that would probably come to your mind. But there's no culture in Britain at the moment. I see there's not much that's kind of influential to certain other countries like these meals we've just eaten now. You understand me?
They love Chinese. The British people, they love Chinese.
Oh yeah, they love that. They love I had Singapore vermicelli. It was sometime last week, and the flavors, the taste of that, I think it's only when people have a drink in the UK they kind of indulge in different sort of cultural foods.
People eat here after drinking.
After drinking, most of the time,
Weird.
after drinking, you'll go to the Indian or they go get kebab. You know, these unhealthy sort of options, but
In a bad position already, and then they vomit everywhere.
man, this is the thing with them. They need to broaden their taste buds a little bit more. They need to, you know, indulge in different sort of things when it comes to food.
But when it comes to food
There's a lot of health
or
benefits
anything,
as well.
Britain always believe that they have the best.
Yeah, they do. They're so imperialistic in their mentality.
Yeah, the mentality. Yeah, that's a British way of life. So
Yeah,
why
yeah.
should we learn other people's language when everyone wants to learn
It's
our
very
language?
arrogant, isn't it? It's arrogance as well. I think the monarchy has a part to play in that. Throughout history, I don't think Britain or the UK would be where it is now financially without a lot of.
We will talk about the monarchy.
Yeah.
Next subject.
Yeah, I think we do that. I think that's going to be a very interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of people,
Because the Queen just died.
yeah,
Like 6 months ago.
yeah, I think she. See what I mean? I don't really.
5 months ago.
I'm not really in tune with the British monarchy. I don't really follow them too tough. Like, I'm not a patriotic person, you know. Despite me coming from the UK and being born in the UK, you know, I'll proudly say I don't really know nothing about that sort of heritage and that sort of background. But I'm interested in history. I know how they got to where they are and what sort of influences they
What do you
have
think
on
about all the diamond and the gold and?
all stolen? It's all stolen, really. They're like,
No, there's a nicer word for it. It was taken.
it was basically taken from Africa. You know, all their riches,
But
all
that
the power.
taken thing doesn't incorporate stealing in it. It's not. Oh, it's
To
not
them, no,
stolen.
it's not.
We
It's rightly theirs. It's rightly theirs. Like, that's the thing with Jamaica and the history behind Jamaica. Yeah, behind the history with that, the monarchy itself and their ancestors, before them, is that they wanted to create plantations so they can profit from our country.
Yeah.
And the sort of benefits our country provided, like the heat was really good. It was a perfect environment to grow.
We finished it all.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
It's all gone.
But that's what happened.
You know.
Back in the day, the monarchy, they created plantations on Jamaica, but they was actually growing bananas.
Yeah.
But bananas, as we both know, they take too long. They take too long to grow, and it wasn't a beneficial way of creating financial stability. So what happened is they moved to sugarcane because sugarcane was so quick in growing, and it was very vast. The quantity of that, you know, could be produced, you know, a lot in that country at the time, and that's what happened. They kind of transitioned from growing fruit to growing sugarcane, and because back in them days,
but sugarcane not considered as fruit.
In both of our eyes, we ain't blind, but in their eyes, it was more of a profit.
Okay.
That's all they see. It was a financial gain from that. Do you understand me?
Okay.
And that's kind of where we as the people got displaced, and that's where we kind of like forgot our heritage, you know, and we forgot our cultural background.
We'll come to that heritage and then the cultural background when we do the next podcast about the Queen and King, because I have a lot of things to say here about this that people don't know, how we as African we feel. How this has impacted us up to today.
100%.
You know, the scars and the harm is still there. It's visible. It's real.
It's real. And look how we get treated today. You know, in society, you know, as a whole, we don't see many African Caribbean men, or as you would say, African people out here prospering. From different
because the other guys have had a very significant you know, like when you go into a race and all the other guys, before you start, he's already
there.
He's already halfway. You don't have to tell him. That's cheating. He said go. And then you're there trying to catch up with him. Never mind, how are you gonna go and pass him and go and come first?
And I think
almost impossible.
It's been designed, bro. This is what people are failing to admit. And they're not. Sometimes they're not uninformed, or they're not uneducated on it. They know exactly. I think like they just want a brush it under the carpet a lot, and that's what makes.
So we'll see you in the next podcast.
We'll
That
talk
we're
about
gonna
that
talk
a little bit more,
about
like, we'll press on
the.
that subject definitely.
I don't know how we're gonna call that, but we're gonna talk about the role of the monarchy in the misfortune of
The part they had
the
to play,
colonies or whatever, the misfortune of the ex-colonies.
Yeah, definitely,
or whatever.
Definitely.
So see you in the next stream and the next podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment. The debate continues.